Good morning, guys. It's Ivan Trades again, and today we are going to see if there is any setup worth taking in the market. First of all, the first analysis about the V10 index, which is an index which we have right here. On the higher time frames, we were some kind of bearish. Like on 1 hour, let's go to the 4 hour. You can see that the V10 index is reacting off of this high right there, which has been broken from a new high. Right here, you can see that it is rejecting exactly this high. So what we are looking for is to see if we have any intention of closing this 4 hour candle inside of this 4 hour imbalance. That would confirm that we indeed want to get higher to take out these highs, but if not, we can capitalize on a sales which will take out at least this low, which is the high of this 4 hour imbalance. I think it is the only 4 hour imbalance except for this one, which has not yet been tapped in, and we might still realistically capitalize on the sales towards this favor gap. But if we do not get it and we close inside the 1 hour candle inside of this 1 hour imbalance right here, this would confirm that we might be going to push higher towards this high, which is the original consolidation for the market maker model on the lower time frames right here. So let's just wait and see if we can get a confirmation to selling. You can see on 5-minute time frame we have started to reject that 1 hour imbalance, and potentially we may be headed towards this 4 hour imbalance before heading finally to higher prices. But let's just wait and see if we can have a clear candle which closes outside of that 1 hour imbalance to confirm that we are indeed rejecting it or not. On the 1 hour time frame, you can see 1 minute time frame, you can see that we have started to close below the lows. So let's just wait and see if we can get confirmations, if we can form a pivot above this high right here. That would mean that we are turning direction towards this low. So let's just wait and see if we can close below it. So as you can see on the 1 hour time frame, the 1 hour candle is still has not yet formed a bottom wick, which shows that there is some bullish pressure, but these low still have to be taken out, because if you for example, if we go on the 4 hour time frame, it is the one which is in discount, which price can realistically go lower from, which means that on the 1 hour this price is generating just more liquidity below this low and this low. You can see how much they are relatively equal. This one is slightly lower than this one, so this push might be very strong. So let's just wait and see. What I'm looking for is to see if there is any 5-minute candle which can close below this 1 hour imbalance. That's when I will try to capitalize on sales. My stops are above the most recent high which will have been formed. Otherwise, I will stay away of this trade because it might be tricky, because on the lower time frames we are still retracing upwards inside of this imbalance. I would prefer the price to stay below the consequent encroachment of this imbalance. It's like located right here. It might reject it very strongly because it is in proximity with this low, which is essentially let's say a breaker. Yeah, it's a breaker block. So we might reject it very strongly, and we do not have to rush into taking sales because there is still some room to the upside, and if we are going higher, this might be a smart money reversal, but they did not react on any clear PDRA, so you gotta stay cautious because there are contradictory biases right here. You cannot trust this price action. I'd like the price to show some resistance on reaching this area at least. Or at least this low, because this low, exact low, is overlapping with the consequent encouragement a little slightly above it. So as you can see, right here we have a 15-minute imbalance which is overlapping. There is a 15-minute imbalance which is overlapping with the 1 hour imbalance. So that's an extra confluence right here and a breaker right there. That means that our best sales would come from at least in this area we are currently in. Sell limit here stops covering at least this high, targeting this red line because this is the high of the 4-hour imbalance. If we get any weak, I might get into impulse sales. Any rejection, let's see how this 5-minute candle closes. If it forms a wick which is relatively the half of the full candle, I might get into sales, but right now there is no rejection at all, which means that price might be running for liquidity above. Because realistically, price might feel completely that for the fair value gap. We would not like to be in a trade by then because it might be stopped out. The best sales are going to come into this area that we are in because there is a 1 hour imbalance which is overlapping with 15-minute imbalance and a breaker right here. So if we are not seeking liquidity, I'd like to see the price closing at least below this area right here. If it closes above it, that would mean that price is seeking liquidity above here, and it might invert all of these PDRs. I would just stay away from it because it will be disrespecting everything. So as you can see, the price just closed above it. Let's remove our limit. We have not yet entered any trade. As you can see, there is no rejection at all. That's why we have to stay away. As you can see, this new 5-minute candle might give us something to do because it started rejecting that price. I would not like to be in a price sales right now. Let's see if the price touched the opening price over there. It did, and the opening price of these candles right here. It almost touched them. So what I mean, sell limit right here, because sometimes I do not get filled with my orders and I get frustrated somehow, but sell limit over there is possible. We have 40p right here. If that 5-minute candle closes bearish, that's only when I will enter this sell limit above those wicks. So let's just wait for this 5-minute candle to close and see where it closes, if there is any rejection of some kind or not. If it does not reject, it will be inverting all of those ADRs, seeking liquidity above to the upside. Let's see if we will not be selling in the discount of the range from this to this high, like here. Let's go on a 15-minute time frame to see the bodies of the candles. We are still in the premium, so we gotta be careful. We gotta be careful because we are still in premium and in discount. As you can see, if we take this to be a 1-hour range, the price is still in discount. If we consider the price to be in this 15-minute range, also the price is still in discount. So we might consider waiting for sales when price reaches this upper half right here. Because on 1-hour time frame we are still in discount, on 15-minute we are still in discount. That would be very risky. Because as you can see right here, we also have a high of 15-minute candle, but his price is staying above the constant encroachment of that imbalance. I don't like it really. My stops will be slightly above the high of that imbalance and the premium, targeting this low. Let's set it. So as this chart is very overloaded with information, let's clear it a little bit on V10 index. So I set the sell limit. Let's just wait for the price to get filled. If this candle closes below there, I will just enter impulse sales with stops above that point at pivot point. Let's just wait. Because my capital is also important, I cannot just risk it for chasing this price. Let me clear this chart a little bit so you might not get confused. As you can see, I have traded my stops a little bit and my sell limit a little bit lower, so the spreads would not be a hindrance for me to be taken into this trade. But also on 1 minute time frame, you can see that we are some kind of rejecting off of this imbalance. So let's just wait for the price to take us in or out, maybe, because it's also possible. Yeah, let's be patient with this trade and see if it can actually play out in our favor. Here, if we form a pivot on 1 minute time frame, I will enter a market order with the stops covering at this high right here. Let's just wait. Feeling like I can enter the trade right away, but let's just wait and see if the price takes us in or out. Damn it. I'm thinking about entering the market order right now. Stops covering there. God damn it. Price is just running too fast. I can't follow it right away. Damn. Do not like this at all. I'm hesitating. I'm thinking about doing something and price actually runs. I was going to make a market order, but my risk would be just too awful. I'm going to close this sell limit and enter a market order right away. market order. Stops above here. This is not worth it at all. No, I'm feeling some kind of a FOMO, but let me close this trade. I'm not going to take it at all. Look, my stupidity, I just lost something. I'm not going to take it. Let me close it. I don't want to do this. Let me screenshot this first. Let me screenshot it, and then I will see what would happen if I have taken it. My target is this red line right here. We will see if the price action will have reached that place. Otherwise, I don't want to take this trade at all, because I'm feeling a rush of adrenaline, and it's not good for me at all.